welcome to this Premier Education Group School Portal orientation video. The purpose of the School Portal is to support all our activity professionals, area leaders and school leaders to monitor the progress of pupils and the participation rates of pupils in the primary settings. This is the home page, and as you can see, simply on the home page it's now giving us the number of pupils registered at this specific school. This is a test school, and how that breaks down within the individual year groups and the gender split. You will see down the left hand side of the column the curricular activities and how these are measured. So this is the number of lessons that have taken place in school, and you can see that all our activity professionals complete a register for all the PE and curricular based activities they deliver, and this is just a snapshot of the attendance in those lessons. You can see from the system that we measure pupil attainment against three key levels of exceeding, meeting and not yet reaching, or exceeding, expected and emergent. And we do that against four learning areas of competence, which is around the fundamentals of movement; active and health, how they commit to healthy active lifestyles and can remain active for prolonged periods. We also then look at the cognitive element of reflection and engagement within the PE lessons. So how much are the children learning each week? And all our activity professionals complete a simple online pro forma that is then duplicated onto the School Portal system to allow teachers and school leaders immediate access to how children are progressing in their PE and school sport lessons. We've also got details of extracurricular activities, so the number of sessions that have taken place, again the measurement of attendance through the registers, the increase in participation based on the figures from the previous year, and you can also see the amount of hours of activity that have taken place. You will also get information on the number of extracurricular places that have been available, how many of these places have been filled, and what you can see is the amount of pupils within the entire school that have attended the lessons. And as you can see from this example, 36% of children in this particular test site have been accessing the extracurricular activities. It'll also tell you the range of activities that have been. So this is all the individual activities, whether that's a football, basketball, cricket, hockey. It will tell that, and it will also tell you which is the most popular. So giving the school leaders immediate access to what's going on. You can filter the homepage. So if you wanted to filter it to the different terms, you can. And as you can see, if I filter to the autumn term, it will change the screenshot. And we can also do it per class should we wish to look at a specific year group. Then we can do that by using the filter system. Each school has their own profile page, opportunity to upload the school logo, opportunity to put all the information in, opportunity to put an introduction to the school site. It'll also measure staff information of the school, and it will also measure information on the health and safety elements of the school. So if there is anything specific that the school wants us to know, then that can be saved in here for our activity professionals and consistency and sustainability purposes. This is the activities section of the School Portal system. And again, it allows us to filter for curricular activities and extracurricular activities. And this will tell schools and give schools immediate information about the number of places and the types of activities that are running in school, and you can simply view the children that remain. As you can see here, it's telling us how many places are remaining and what the event is. And there's obviously a date to go back and capture some of the previous data that's been recorded. The curricular activities will record information on all the different teachers within school, and will have their class lists already uploaded. And again, as previously, there is filters should you want to see a specific class and want to measure it against a specific term. The exciting part of the activities section is the assessments and attainment area that I previously mentioned. Within this area, this enables teachers to gain access to lesson plans, to gain access to the medium-term plans and the overall learning objectives and expectations. It'll also give them information on the activity content that we should be doing and our expectations for quality, delivery and teaching. And as you can see, we've got the 4 learning objectives against the 4 key areas. These are the individual and specific lesson plans, and this is just for the summer 2 term. And again, for teachers, it gives them immediate access to the specific lesson plans that have been written by our activity professionals for the specific class. And then the final bit is the medium-term summative assessment. So these are the objectives, again, that the children have achieved. And we've got the 4 learning areas that I previously referenced from the homepage. But what you can see now is these 3 attainment areas, which gives schools and teachers immediate access to how their children are performing against the different areas, and allows us to potentially do intervention methods, and which is effective use and effective impact for specific groups of children. We also measure behaviour, and again, it's all about our collaboration, working with the schools to provide them with specific information of how the children are performing against a set of key objectives linked to the curriculum. There is the pupil section, which enables you now to search and gain access to every specific pupil. You can filter that again by year. You can look for specific pupils. And there is a pupil management section that, again, should schools want to share information about the work that they have been doing within school with Primary Education Group, I'll share information about the extracurricular activities. We do have a family portal, and schools can quite simply copy and paste this link on their own pages should they wish to share the information. Section also enables us to look at specific outcomes of specific progress of individual children should the school wish. If we click on an individual child, we can also view what exactly the school, the child's been doing in terms of their lessons and what they've been involved in. And what this also does is the activity professional will collate an end of year report on how the child has been performing, and as you can see from this example, we've provided some recommendations and next steps for this specific child in this specific class. The final couple of sections of the school portal system are around our services and support, offering all the different things that we can do with schools to really support the progress and involvement and engagement in activity in school sport. It also provides them with any updates or information that we think are important for us to share with schools and school leaders. Information on the work that we're doing nationally, up and down the country, working with our ambassadors or our external consultants, and the information that we feel that schools should find out about, or even just simple things on our good news stories to promote ideas. The final section is around our contact information. This gives information to the school leaders again, but also the school office and business managers who may want to find out the simple safeguarding information about every individual activity professional. So if we look on the activity professional in particular, it's got their contact information should they need to contact him. It's also got information around their certificates and qualifications, but most importantly, their safeguarding and minimum operating standards, including their DBS number, should the school, obviously the school can then gather that information for safeguarding purposes. Hope you found the orientation video useful, and we look forward to speaking with you soon.